On last week's episode, we sailed to Guano del Este to climb the lighthouse of about 134 steps. Well, we saw the lighthouse, but were chased off by the Cuban military, so we left, and now we're arriving to Cien Fuegos.
Fuegos translates to 105. Now, I only counted 2 fires on the way in, so obviously there's government cutback. They're short on everything in Cuba, especially toilet paper, which means, you know, when you're greeting people for the first time, it's always fraught with suspicion and danger.
We are officially cleared in Cien Fuegos. So every time you go to a new port, you have to show the previous papers from the last port. It's like a new check-in, but inside the country, so they keep track where you are all the time. So every time you go to do the check-in, doesn't matter if it's international or inside Cuba, you head to the marina because that's where all the officials are. And then after you are cleared in, you then can knock off and go to anchor. And for our surprise, in Cien Fuegos, we also have to pay for anchorage. They have the anchor fee of 30 cents a foot, so we're gonna pay 12 something per day to being here. So, but I don't think we're gonna stay long. We're gonna visit, and we might go to a near town from here, and we'll see how it goes. So we are here, Marina Marlin International, and now we're anchored. We're gonna go to the city center, that it's here. You don't never allowed you to buy anything. But this time,
the boat's small.
Because it was cheap, he liked it. He said, you're not gonna get it. And then he asked the price, he said, okay, you can get it.
Yeah. I'm so romantic.
It's a cheapskate.
I'm so romantic. Yeah. Have you seen our budget lately?
Good morning! We're heading off to Trinidad! Yesterday we talked to a guy in the street where, well, actually he approached us to go like in a shared taxi van. So it was a good price and we said yes! We're just gonna leave the dinghy at the marina. I'm gonna be difficult to come in. You wanna put your shoes?
Yeah.
No shoes. He's a true Australian.
No,
barefoot.
I got Chinese working boots on.
We're in the taxi.
Margarida's new purchase. She's proudly wearing the badge.
Yep.
She already broke it after using it for 30 seconds.
There's the shell that was the button to close it. That is
She's a
heavy.
very strong woman.
But I fixed it.
And that's just with me, people.
Peter sees ruins and it gets excited. It's like a kid in Wonderland. This cute little town is so beautiful. So cute.
What's this? Margarida biscuits.
Cookies. I found my favorite cookies here
Who
in
would've thought?
Cuba.
In
They
Cuba.
sell it. It's so good. They call it shortcakes from the brand National. That's what we have in Portugal and Spain, and it's delicious. Butter and chocolate. Better combination ever.
Are we going up there?
We going up there? Okay.
Jeez. Good thing that stair is
Well,
well put together.
this might have termites. We got make my fault. It's all the colors of the building. It's like a tiny puzzle with different colors that they don't match, but looks brilliant.
It's a nice hat you've got. Beautiful. Going further?
It's early morning. We're leaving the forecast to record. I'm without pants because we're gonna get wet again going. We're gonna go to fruit and veggie market. It's now early in the morning to see if we can get something. We're gonna go with other cruisers that gave us the tip where to get them. I think they might have been already waiting for us. Yep, they're heading on the dinghy, so let's do it. Yeah, they're there. And somebody's here. So
we've currently been in the line for about an hour. It's an unusual system. Here we
the
go.
cabbage. So you have to ask which one is the last person.
Which is ultimate persona.
And you need to fix which one is the last. You need to follow it. Because there's not a line. You just need to know which is the last one. And you stick to it. And that's it.
There is a slight flaw in this situation. If the person in front of you gets fed up and they leave, well then you've lost the link in the chain. So you really need to know like 10 in advance. So I reckon it'd be easy to just have a line, but no, there's no line. Mind you, in this situation, the guy in the blue shirt, which is who we're after, he's got a position in that line and in 2 lines over there. So the beauty of this situation is you can be in more than one line at once. Apparently, that's a good thing.
We finally finished doing our shopping. It took us, it's 10 to 3 p.m. and we've been here since 8 a.m. So you see how it is grocery shopping around here.
Yeah, but how cheap is it?
Yeah, super cheap.
Alright, well that was a bit of a nightmare. I don't know how the Cubans put up with it. That's almost 6 hours in a queue. We always seem to be right at the end. Every Cuban friend was letting in every other Cuban in the line. But the prices are so cheap. Like, one cabbage is 20 cents. Pineapples are 10 cents. Grapefruit are 3 cents each. A big bunch of carrots is 20 cents. What else do we get? Garlic is like 30 cents for about 60. It's super cheap. You just have to not go to the markets for the sailors, go to the farmers markets for the people. Yes, it's a long queue, but what I suggest you do, what our mistake was, is don't go early, or if you're going to go early, go super early.
Go at around 5 or 6 a.m. Not at 8 like they told us, or go at the end of the market. We're off to the bank to get some cash to try and get some gasoline. Look, And we're gonna also head to the park and find where is the hotspot, so we can give you some news of how things have been going.
Yeah, we can communicate with all our fans,
Yeah,
all 3 of you. What you doing, my love?
So I'm just putting the internet. The Wi-Fi here is provided by the government, and you have to find hotspot places. Usually it's squares or at the shop. Or
a fancy hotel.
The phone shop or a fancy hotel where you go and you buy this card where you have your username and your password and you put it in. And
it's about $1 an hour.
You are online.
Is it really, really good internet?
No. It's usually shit. And now I'm doing a post.
Yeah, we can't upload videos
WhatsApp.
here at all because it's in kilobytes per second, not megabytes per second for uploads. So we'll probably run out of video. So sorry about that.
I'm doing a post on Facebook and Instagram, and I left message in our WhatsApp Selling Into Freedom WhatsApp group, because here in Cuba I cannot access to Patreon because it's a
American
USA website, and before I came I forgot to take a VPN so I could access it, and because the internet is that bad and most of the VPNs are US websites, I wasn't unable to download any. So it's the way things are around here, so we're a bit out of the grid.
But it's pleasantly primitive.
Done. Checking the weather, it's so bright that you cannot see the screen. We got a lift.
This is an illegal lift.
Margarida.
Sí, por favor.
Just down here.
¿Quién eres? You need the key?
Yeah.
Key?
Another key.
And the locker key, right? It's early morning, 5 a.m. Just preparing breakfast. We're gonna pull up the Marina Wharf because we're gonna check out of Cien Fuegos. We're gonna just preparing the food for the trip for our breakfast. And we are on our way to the Jardins de la Reina, the Gardens of the Queen, apparently one of the most beautiful spots in Cuba.
All around.